the fight. 'Cause I never give up the fight. 'Cause I never give up the fight. Oh yo, oh yo. If the rebel in me can touch the rebel in you, and the rebel in you can touch a rebel in me, and the rebels we be is gonna set us free. Then it will bring out the rebel, bring out the rebel, bring out the rebel in me. If the lover in you can touch the lover in me, and the lover in me can touch a lover in you, and the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love in me. My love is deeper than the ocean. Our love is in need of sweet devotion. Come on, because you got the portion. Bring out the love in me, and I will bring out the love in you. Let the lover in you touch the lover in me, and the rebel in me will touch a rebel in you, and the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love in us. My love is deeper than the ocean. Our love is in need of sweet devotion. Come on, because you got the notion to bring out the love in me, and I will bring out the love in you. Let the rebel in me touch the rebel in you, and the rebel in you will touch a rebel in me, and the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love in us. Bring out the love. Said I want to bring out the love. Bring out the love. Said I want to bring out the love. Bring out the love. Bring out the love. Bring out all the love. Bring out the rebel. Said I want to bring out the rebel. Bring out the rebel. Said I want to bring out the rebel. If the rebel in me can touch the rebel in you, and the rebel in you can touch a rebel in me, and the rebels we be is gonna set us free. Then it will bring out the rebel, bring out the rebel, bring out the rebel lover in you can touch the lover in me. I'm the lover in me can touch a lover in you. And the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love in me. My love is deeper than the ocean. Our love is in need of sweet devotion. Come on, because you got the potion. Bring out the love in me, and I will bring out the love in you. Let the lover in you touch the lover in me, and the rebel in me will touch a rebel in you. And the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love in us. My love is deeper than the ocean. Our love is in need of sweet devotion. Come on, because you got the notion. Bring out the love in me, and I will bring out the love in you. Let the rebel in me touch the rebel in you, and the rebel in you will touch a rebel in me. And the lovers we be will bring sweet harmony. You don't see nobody come up. Then it will bring out the love, bring out the love, bring out all the love. Come. Welcome to Rebel Radio. Wednesday, last day of November. And we are coming to you live from our studios in Rockfort. Well, I know listeners have been treated to some good music, you know, because we have music all day. But we are due to start our live programming now. And, actually, we should be on air now with talking investments. But we're having some difficulty locating our guests, you know. But coming up, we have several programs lined up for you and guests. You know, being a Wednesday, we'll be talking about food security. You know, we have to ensure that Jamaica is in a position to feed itself and feed the people. We have that program lined up for you. And we'll be talking to the mayor of St. Anne's Bay a little later. I want to talk about plans, request from the UNIA to rename St. Anne's Bay the Marcus Garvey City. We also have lined up the chairman of the Police Federation. We want to find out what is happening with the police. And this time we are talking about wages and other work conditions at the workplace. The last time we spoke, he told us that there were a number of areas which the police were shortages in a number of areas. Well, we'll be talking to him now a little later, just to keep us abreast of what is happening over there.
We're still trying to get our guest from Wellspring Investment to talk about investments. And we are supposed to be talking to Mr. John Murphy from Wellspring Investments, but we don't know what is happening. We're not getting through to him at this time. Nevertheless, we want you to continue to listen to Rebel Radio, listen and watch Rebel Radio. We have lots of programs in the pipeline for you, and as we are entering a new month tomorrow, and we'll be introducing some new programs at the end of the year. That's the last month of the year. We are going to be introducing some new programs to you. So don't turn your dial from Rebel Radio. Keep listening and watching us as we continue to
possible if you only believe. Sitting at home, all alone, wondering what tomorrow may bring. He of little faith, dig deeper within. Healing the sick, he raised the dead, he walked on the sea. He worked miracles if you only believe. Only believe, only believe. All things are possible if you only believe. Only believe, only believe. All things are possible if you only believe. Lord, show me the way to do your will, and I will obey. I want to be your servant. On my knees, I pray. Lord, give me strength to carry on. Please lead the way, because I believe. Yes, I believe. Oh, I believe that all things are possible if you only believe. Only believe. Only believe. All things possible if you only believe. Sitting at home all alone, wondering what tomorrow may bring. He of little faith, dig deeper within. Healing the sick, he raised the dead, he walked on the sea. He worked miracles if you only believe. Only believe, only believe. All things are possible if you only believe. Only believe. Only believe. All things are possible if you only believe. If you only believe.
Yes, we are back on air, and we didn't get through to our guest in London at all. But we have with us the Reverend Garnet Roper, and he wanted to. We raised a discussion with him about the PNP crime plan. Have you read the plan now, Dr. Roper?
I've read a newspaper account of it.
Yeah. So what is your
Well, I think it's a brilliant suggestion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Providing it is used based on intelligence or evidence to deal with people who are violence producers. I'm afraid of it falling into the wrong hands, and they use it to go and pick up 300 people that they think they're valuable to the other side for no reason at all. I don't trust the police that much. I don't trust the opposition, the government, if they become, well, if they take this, they decide to use it in a way that it doesn't destroy their political advantage. As it is written, it is a sound suggestion, and I am satisfied that there is process there. So if they take up an innocent person, we would be able to challenge that, even taking it to the courts. I think 300 is a good number, but it does indicate the amount of people involved in this criminality that is affecting the island. But it's a far more effective, it's far more useful strategy than the state of emergency. One, because it is based on evidence and it doesn't involve net fishing, it's spear fishing. And I think in those 42 days that these people are in custody, potentially should alleviate our violence problem. But I think the 42 days should be used to prosecution.
Yeah, but that 300. One of my question is, how did they arrive at this 300?
I think if they tell us, they will have to tell us the information they have. They have the intelligence and so evident.
Yes.
Right, but it's not a far-fetched figure given the numbers I've heard about gangs and criminality in this country.
So you are saying that if it is properly used, it will be,
Yeah.
it can be effective.
Very effective. Yeah.
Okay. But do you see the other problem is that do you see the ground being created for the government and the opposition to sit down and discuss solutions for this crime problem? Have you seen that?
Well, that ground was here for a long time. And I don't know what is it that makes the government feel so content about being stubborn. I hear Harris Chang is insisting that if not sitting down until they're discussing state of emergency. And, you know, they are not used to dialogue and compromise. They are used to cornering people and forcing them to agree with them.
Mm.
I think the ground now exists for the two of them to sit down together.
Yeah, I think that is what is necessary now. I think that is what is necessary now, that both parties need to sit down as two reasonable organizations and discuss some solutions for the problem.
The previous call for the royal meeting will do. So I expect that they will be ready to be reasonable. I don't hear anything from them that suggests that they wouldn't be. They might not agree on everything proposed, but they sit down together, they have, you know?
Yes.
But need an opportunity.
Yes. Well, as I said, I think that is what is required now. If the security argument, the argument for security in the country, I think needs to be disarmed of the politics. They need to take out. They are political parties, so I don't expect them to behave as if they are non-political parties. But the problem,
I think the problem is the context is not even, because the GLP knows that it can hold out and then, you know, paint their opponents into a corner, and then the media will come and side and the private sector calling on the other side to do what the GLP say, and they will get by scotch-free. The party still has the spirit of Siaga. It does compromise. And what we need to do is to call on the government broadly to sit down with their opposites and discuss the crime problem.
Well, let us see what happens, because this problem is a problem that requires urgent and immediate action. So there is
but the idea that they suggest state of emergency and man to just target the detention of 300 individuals. They are not going to accept the latter, the second one, you know, and therefore they are going to sit down where an outcome could be by them to be made to accept that or implement that. You know, they have too many producers who are precious.
Okay. Well, let us see what is going to happen. Let us see, and then we'll talk about it.
Let us demand a solution.
Yes.
And call on the government to meet with the opposition.
Yes.
And call them to examine and tell us the flaws in this 300, this targeted detention that Mark has suggested.
Okay. Let us. I want to thank you very much.
All of us will stay interested.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Every blessing.
All right.
Monday then.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
And for that, I'm all yours. Well, Lord of mercy. Oh, yeah. Oh God, I'll never find the words, the Lord, to tell you how I feel, dear God. Mere words could not explain. Yeah, gracious Lord, you held my life within your hand, created everything I had, taught me how to live again. Only you care when I needed a friend, making my promise. Oh, this song is for you, filled with gratitude and love. Oh Lord, I thank you. You make me feel brand new. For blessing me, I adore you. Almighty God, I love you. I sing this song for you. Father God, I adore you. Yeah. My Lord, whenever I was insecure, you build me up and made me sure. You gave my sense of pride back to me. Only you care when I needed a friend, making my promise. Oh, this song is for you, filled with gratitude and love. I thank you. You make me feel brand new. For blessing me, I adore you. Almighty God, I love you. I sing this song for you. You make me feel brand new. For blessing me, I love you.
Yes, we are back. Rebel Radio, back. This time we want to talk to the mayor of St. Anne's Bay. Mayor Stewart, how are you?
I am great. I'm doing well, Mr. Richard.
Oh,
How are you? And may I say hello to all your listeners?
okay, yes, sir. Well, what's happening? Tell us what is happening in St. Anne's Bay at the moment. What is happening?
Well, it's overcast now. We had a little rain this morning. Of course, there's normal operations going on. People going about their business,
Yes.
doing their shopping. The public passenger vehicles are moving to and from, and in some instances, they create a little blockage. But we are working on that, and the police are out there ensuring that law and order is being maintained.
Okay.
Our operation in St. Anne's Bay at the moment.
Yes, yes. Well, the UNIA is calling, and they are putting together some communication to ask the authorities to change St. Anne's Bay to change the name of Sentence Bay to Marcus Garvey City. They believe that that is something that will help to promote Garveyism, and they also believe that they have a lot of support for their thinking overseas. What is your take on that?
Now, while that has not come to us officially as a municipality, I heard it unofficially. What I can tell you is that the municipality and some civil organization has been discussing for quite some time, trying to establish a Marcus Garvey Square in the town of St. Anthony. And the discussion is that we have identified and earmarked the directions and demarcated here. I can tell you already that we're looking at commencing Marcus Garvey Square from the town center where the clock is located. We will go south and take in the Marcus Garvey birthday location, and then we would turn east and then west back to the library where the Marcus Garvey statue is. We go north to the sea, and then of course along the sea coast we go west and come back.
Okay.
That has been looked at. We looked at that, and the discussion continues. Want to make a proposal to declare that as a Marcus Garvey Square.
Yes.
In relation to the declaration for Marcus Garvey City, we have not had an official convene meeting to discuss that, but I've heard it.
Okay.
And I think that UNI is of course putting a proposal together comprehensively, and then they will come and present it, not just to the municipality, but to the wider public of St. Anthony. I'm yet, I will have to, in terms of my own opinion, I need some advice on that because I don't want to confuse me into saying Marcus Garvey Square, Marcus Garvey City. So that one requires consultation. When it comes to for discussion, then I'll have a firm opinion on that matter after listening to the experts.
Okay. But at the moment, you are saying that the plans are advanced to establish the Marcus Garvey Square in the town of St. Anne's Bay.
Right, yeah.
Okay. What happened to it? What happened to Garvey's birthplace? What happened to that? The government was supposed to have acquired that property.
Yeah.
What is...
That plan has been well advanced also to establish a Marcus Garvey Museum.
Yes.
And you are aware that there are some family members who are living there, and then the government has negotiated so far to relocate. And the government to date has constructed 2 of the 3 units for the 3 separate family members. Two of those units are constructed in Seville, and the third is to be constructed on the same location. That one has not been established yet, constructed yet. But the other 2 are completed. There's a little resistance to the third person, and that is now being negotiated. When that is complete, then you will see the fast movements of to establish the Marcus Garvey Museum. I know that the government has already established the design, the architectural work, everything is in place. It's just to complete the negotiation to relocate the 3 families. 2 of whom has already agreed and signed the document. 1 has not yet signed.
Yes.
And in those 2, the housing are already constructed. It's under the Prime Minister Hope program. So they should have been delivered from August, I understand, but we are now awaiting the signature of the third person, so we can have the house constructed. Government can have the house constructed, and then our chief families will move down. And then you establish now the Marcus Garvey Museum. And of course, you know that the Marcus Garvey statue has already been erected on the compound of the library, which is Lawrence Park.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Wonderful.
Yes. So it is correct to say that plans to ensure that Garvey's name is well established in the parish capital is those plans are well on their way.
Yes, it's correct to say that.
Yes.
Because, yesterday, Deputy Mayor and myself attended a function convened by the St. Anne's Bay Development Committee, because that's a driving force.
Yes.
It provides a number of the resourceful people in the town of St. Anne's Bay. Cynthia Graham, who is the former secretary of the St. Anne's Parish Council, then, is the chairperson for that committee. And most of these people who are involved are really Garveyite. So they are currently making plans and preparation to ensure that Garvey Square can be established, and of course the museum, and we already have this statue directed.
Okay, that's very good news. And I hope the UNIA representatives are listening, because I think that their argument, their proposal, and what is being done so far are very crucial and very can only advance Garvey
Certainly.
in the parish. And
Yes.
I just would like to just switch the argument a little. What is happening to that historic courthouse in Brownstown that was burnt down? What is happening to that?
What I do know is that construction to reestablish the courthouse has not yet started, but the minister gave his assurance that once the structural engineer examine what is left, because while the devastation takes place, it did not actually damage the upright structure. It was mainly the roof.
Yes.
So we have the view that it can be reestablished, because of course that is history.
Yes.
And it's a historical monument. And Honorable Minister gave his assurance at the time that the team comes down and take a look at it. He's prepared to reestablish, and construction will resume once they get the green light. You now know that the resident magistrate court are being held at the Addison Park ground, where we gave permission for some refurbishing work to be done, suitable for the implementation of court.
Yes.
Of court matters. So they are using it, and the arrangement between the municipality and the Ministry of Justice that they would actually occupy it for 2 years. But from my understanding, they will not go into 2 years, but less than 2 years, because there is plans afoot to ensure that the courthouse that was burnt down can be reconstructed as quickly as possible,
Yes.
and going back into operation.
Okay. And I know that based on the last, I was born close to Brownstown, so yes.
I want you to tell the nation exactly where.
Yes, I was born in Orange Hill.
Wonderful, yes.
Yeah, and that is walking.
You're just a couple of meters above Brownstown.
Yes, sir. And the last time I was down there, the market was not in a good condition at all.
Yes.
And
market in Brownstown. There are some more work to be done on the market in Brownstown, but I want you to take note that Honorable Minister Desmond McKenzie has donated a large sum, and we have done some refurbishing work on the Brownstown market. In terms of its aesthetics, it's in a remarkable condition. But there are still some fine-tuning to be done, because we believe that we want to link the middle section so we can accommodate more vendors. And the minister has asked us to prepare an estimate for that, which has already been done.
Mhm.
And I think great consideration is being given.
Okay.
Now, we have to commend Minister McKenzie, because what he had done on offer allow us to take all the vendors off the street. Of course, you know that the population is very aggressive, so they love to break. So you may see vendors on the road at times, but it's not that the facility cannot hold them. They're just breaking the rules, and we are making every effort to constrain them and keep them in the market without any level of aggression.
Yes.
And of course, you will see that the minister has also allocated another sum of money for us to be able to beautify the walls along the church wall down to the NCB Bank, where you see the murals and a number of other things. And of course, we pave the walkway with bricks. So the brownstone is in. The market itself is in a much, much better condition in the last year or two than what it was. Yeah, than what it was. I'll invite you to take a second look, because when you're coming down, you can notify us so we can jointly look at it together.
Okay.
It's a much better condition.
Okay. So yes. So generally, what would you say about your the parish, the town, and the other towns, St. Anne's Bay, and the other towns in St. Anne that it falls under your jurisdiction? What?
There's still a lot more work to be done, because the population grows every day. In relation to St. Anne's Bay, it has outgrown its capacity, because we have constructed 2 transportation centers. So we're going to keep the public passenger vehicles to use it. So because most time, because of the illicit on the roads are blocked, but the police, of course, are working assiduously with us to ensure that is being cleared. We are trying now to expand St. Anne's Bay east and west, with a 1 mile radius east and a 1 mile radius west. Resulting out of that, you will see a Jockstall being developed. Development in Jockstall is not just an idea from the landowners. It was a collective arrangement to ensure that we can take some of the commercial activities and some of the businesses out of the town, because the town is becoming more and more smaller when we look at what the population are demanding.
Yes.
We want to do the same thing down in west of St. Anne's Bay. Now, there are some negotiations going on, which I don't want to take on here now, because the municipality is thinking of removing the municipality building out of the town. We are looking at relocating the infirmary, and we are looking at and this is early days. We will make recommendations to the Ministry of National Security also to see if we can move the police command office out of the town of St. Anne's Bay, so it can see some of the activities in the town. Now, while we just started negotiation, we're not anywhere yet. We have only had 1 meeting. I don't want to be saying on here where we intend to move all of these activities to and what we're asking for. But the idea is to see if we can move the municipal building from where it is now. We can move the police headquarters from where it is now, not the police station now. We would see if we can move the infirmary from where it is, and we're looking also at 2 other government operated buildings. So when we get into our second phase of discussion, where it seems like it, then we start making public announcements on that. But from where we are concerned, we would love to see some of these activities coming out of the town of St. Anne's, because it's really congested, because it was really a small town, and when it was being built, I don't know what the vision plan was at the time, but most of the units, the buildings, commercial buildings, are close to the roadway.
Yes. Well, we Rebel Radio will keep in touch with you, Mayor, so that you can keep us informed and keep listeners and viewers informed of what is happening in St. Anne's Bay. And I must tell you that we have an interest in what is being done generally and specifically what is being done to keep Marcus Garvey's name alive.
Yes, certainly.
So
I would love to see, even if it's incomplete, I would love to see the prepared document by UNIA officials.
Yes.
And I would love to invite UNIA officials to meet with us at the municipality, so they can take a look also at what we are discussing in relation to them declaring the Marcus Garvey identified
Yes.
And they claim the Marcus Garvey is queer. So those documents I would love to have a look at from UNIA, and then that can be presented to the wider committee and, of course, civil society. St. Anne's Bay has a lot of volunteer committee that would want to be involved in discussions like these. And I welcome UNIA to meet with us so we can discuss it further.
Thank you very much, Mayor Stewart. And as this platform is wide open for you to any time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Richard.
Okay, that was Mayor Stewart of St. Anne's Bay, talking about what is going to be done to keep Marcus Garvey's name alive in the city of St. Anne's Bay. And the UNIA, we just want the UNIA to know that the mayor is willing to meet with them to discuss these proposals at whenever they are ready. We go to a break. This is Rebel Radio.
I need you, Lord, right now. Yeah. I must tell Jesus all of my trials. I cannot bear these burdens alone. In my distress, He kindly will help me. He ever loves and cares for His own. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus alone. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind and compassionate friend. If I ask Him, He will deliver. Make all my troubles quickly and help. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. I must tell Jesus. My burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus alone. What must I do when worldliness calls me? What must I do when tempted to sin? I must tell Jesus, and He will help me over the world. Victory to win. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot breathe. No, my burdens are low. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus can help me. Only Jesus. To all the mothers out there, one, still here with us. I remember Mama, happy days. I remember Mama, happy days. Grandma, I miss you. Dad, I miss you too. For those of us who lost loved ones, you know what I'm talking about, right? Lord Almighty. Now Baba is sleeping with the bosom of Jesus Christ. Somehow I know she's smiling at us right now. One day I see her again. Happy I will be. I remember Baba in the happy days. I remember Grandma in the happy days. I remember Dada in the happy days. I remember you all in the happy days. thank you, Lord, for all you have done. Yeah. He was there just in time to rescue me. He was there just in time to rescue me. I was lost in a world of sin, but he was there to take me. He was there just in time to rescue me. I remember when I couldn't find my way. Hey, I was searching for the truth night and day. Yeah. Never gave up on the faith. I stayed strong. I never gave in. And he was there just in time to rescue me. He was there just in time to rescue me. He was there just in time to rescue me. Have you suffered a broken heart? And it seems that hope was gone, but he was there just in time to rescue you. Oh, I'm so glad God loves me. When I looked at all he's done for me, he paid the price for me. I was blind, but now I see. He was there just in time to rescue me. Oh, he was there just in time to rescue me. Oh, he was there. Yes, he was to rescue me. Lord, he was there.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash, no paper, no dash, no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, forever. Don't forget the bits, cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your
Keep
eat.
island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.
Times when our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I have to carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have failed, you need to borrow, for no one can feel none of your needs that you won't mention. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Please, there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry. I'm right up the road and I share your load. If you just call me, yeah, hold on, yeah. When you need the breath, call on me. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I have to carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. This is for the little child without a father, for that man that doesn't have a place to stay, for that little boy living with hate. This is my story. There's a man standing on the corner. He has no home, he has no food, and his blue skies are gone. Can you hear him cry? Oh Lord, there's a girl searching for a father and a friend, praying that the storm will someday end. But instead of walking away, open up your heart and say, I am here. You don't have to worry, I can see your tears. I'll be there in a hurry when you call. Friends are there to catch you when you fall. Ease my shoulder, you can lean on me. Well, yeah. There's a child who is sick and begging to be free, but there is no cure for his disease. He looked up to his mother as she holds his hand, praying that someday the sun will shine again and the pain will end. I am here. You don't to worry, I can see your tears. I'll be there in a hurry when you call. Friends are there to catch you when you fall. He's my shoulder you can lean on me. Tell me how can I love Jesus when I never seen his face? Yet if I see you dying, I wouldn't turn and walk away. So hold my hand and let me take you to a friend of mine who is waiting just to ease your troubled mind. He loves you more than you'll ever know. Instead of walking away, open up your heart and say, there's a man standing on the corner. He has no hope, he has no food, and his blue skies are gone. Can you hear him cry? Oh Lord, I am here. You don't have to worry, I can see your tears. I'll be there in a hurry when you call. Friends are there to catch you. I'm living for Jesus. Living for Jesus. Living for Jesus.
Just keep on coming.
Oh, I wanna be remembered as a man who sings songs for Jesus Christ.
So stay tuned.
Who was willing to lay down his life, do his will no matter what the price. Well, I'm singing for the deaf man who can hear about salvation through my song. And I'm singing for the blind man who can see the light in me and come along. Live for Jesus, that's what matters.
The other stations are still playing commercials. Meanwhile, here's another hit.
Jesus, that's what matters. Let you see the light in me and come along.
Your day sounds better with your music and your station playing on the background.
There are times when I am tempted to turn off the rugged road that traveled on. There are times when I say, Jesus, can you find another man to sing your song? Well, I know I'm not the only one that could sing this melody. But he has chosen me to bless me and to lead me into what is best for me. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. And when other houses crumble, mine be strong. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. That you see the light in me and come along. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, I wanna be remembered as a man who sings songs for Jesus Christ, who was willing to lay down his life, do his will no matter what the price. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. That when other houses crumble, might be strong. Live for Jesus, that's what matters, yeah. That you see the light in me and come along. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. And when other houses crumble, might be strong. Live for Jesus, that's what matters, yeah. That you see the light in me and come along. That you see the light in George and come along. That you see the light in me and come along. see the light in me and come along. Can't you see the bright shining light and come along? Can't you see the light in me and come along? Come along. Can't you see the light in me? Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the hurt to the cross, the pain you bear, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the hurt to the cross, the pain you bear, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I'd love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the hurt to the cross, the pain you bear, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. Lord, my Redeemer, yeah. Yes, he lives forever, yeah. Who taught the sun where to stand in the morning? And who thought the ocean you can only come this far? And who show the moon where to hide till evening? Whose words alone can catch a falling star? Well, I know my Redeemer lives, and I know my Redeemer lives. Let all creation testify is risen and alive, and I know my Redeemer lives. The very same God that spins things in orbit runs to the weary, the warm and the weak. and the same gentle hands that hold me when I'm broken. They conquered after bringing victory. Yes, I know my Redeemer lives, and I know my Redeemer lives. Let all creation testify He is risen and alive, and I know my Redeemer, He lives to take away my sins, and He lives forever. I proclaim to protect me from my sin. His most precious life He gave, but now He's alive. There's an empty grave, and I know my Redeemer.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Yes, I know. I love you, woman, I love you. Yeah, you have your own style. I get to love you, you know I love you. Yeah. Hey. She wants to be like them people on TV. She wants to look like them girls in the magazine. She got big dreams. She see herself on the big screen. She asks, do you love me? I say you're just right. Absolutely, I love you just the way you are, girl. You don't have to change, you don't have to do a thing, no, just the way you are, girl. If you put on a powder, if you take off a powder, just the way you are, girl. Wake up with no makeup and I break up, just the way you are, girl. In my eyes, you're a star, girl.
Yo, DJ Easy, you see that tune there? Lift it up and drop it, no man. Mean pull it up for me. It bad. Lift it up and drop it. I'm out.
I love you, woman, I love you. Yeah, you have your own style. I get to love you, you know I love you. Yeah. Hey. She wants to be like them people on TV. She wants to look like them girls in the magazine. She got big dreams. She see herself on the big screen. She asks, do you love me? I say you're just right. Absolutely, I love you just the way you are, girl. You don't have to change, you don't have to do a thing, no, just the way you are, girl. If you put on a powder, if you take off a powder, just the way you are, girl. Wake up with no makeup and I break up, just the way you are, girl. In my eyes, you're a star, girl. Hey, she fit me, and she give me love plenty. Yeah, she authentic. This are the real thing, this are the plastic. See, I got big plans. Are you flipping the wife from your husband? She said, what is it you like about me? Mr. Woman, you're not fit, change nothing. I love you just the way you are, girl. You don't have to change, you don't have to do a thing, no, just the way you are, girl. If you put on a powder, if you take off a pound, hey, just the way you are, girl. Wake up with no makeup when I break up, just the way you are, girl. And in my eyes, you're a star, girl. Yeah. Them know say I'm hungry, but never offer me food. Boy, they rather judge me and call me a fool. Hey, true, me never got them big school. You have me as footstool, but the camel will enter the needle faster than them because them evil. And I say, where there's a will, there's a way. DJ Easy run this show, and I know that Jaja have plans for me. No, we never want to suffer, we never want to fail. And in the near future, we gonna see brighter days. The poor man pray for riches, but when him get it, will remember Jah.
The wealthy man in I'm skyscraper. Feel like saying my God. But when they do him sick, I can't help it. What's gonna be the answer? In big car and caviar. It couldn't carry him go as Zion. Oh, I say, where there's a will, there's a way. And I know that Jah plans for me. No, we never born to suffer, and we never born to fail. And in the great future, we gonna see bright. And I tell about life is simple, boy. Health and strength, that's the real world. Simple, yeah. Nobody stress out yourself, it don't make no sense. Simple, oh yeah. And it's a natural flow, natural movement. Simple, not like these words. Simple, no. Hey, and just like a starlight, so bright, easy. And just like the moonlight, we shine, easy. Now for them a bite to the trees. I know I be a rats around them in a cage, them evil free. The system control them so simple, yeah. Like you in the bills and it's so unfortunate. Simple, yeah. Nobody worry and fret. A life over there, simple, yeah. And the greatest gift of life is breath. Simple, now take these words, simple. Oh gosh, don't grudge you, them in the roads, eyes, it's not nice. Do your brother sing a clean price? Don't grudge you, baby, them for them ties, it's not nice. Big man, I move like boys. Life is a journey, pull up a choice. When you're choosing, choose wise. Just live your life. Well, if you ask my advice, I tell you it's simple, straight. Health and strength, that's the real world. Simple, boy. Nobody stress out yourself. It don't make no sense. Protect my people, Jah. No make them get caught in the crossfire. Protect the nation, Jah. That we no want in the land to no flatter. Ooh, confident in your Jah, where you're not gonna make me suffer. In them is fine, them a fit. Scatter and flatter. DJ Easy run this show. No make them get caught in the crossfire. Protect my nation, Jah. That we no want in the land to no flatter. Protect my people, Jah. A Babylon start this wildfire. Protect my nation, Jah. Protect my nation, Jah. Downtown and up playground, you know. Holy potential trouble surround. Marcus prophesy, head I go roll. Wonder if prophecy I go unfold. Uptown, can't go downtown, you know. Our country people worried, you know. The means of survival blurred. Worried in a bigger section, but I'm sorry. Father help me, some nana have mercy. Father help me, preserve Jamaica beauty. Why you protect my people, Jah? No make them get caught in the crossfire. Protect the nation, Jah. Protect my people, Jah. Hey, look at the youth, them, watch them. Can be have a system to trap them. The police and the drugs are your children. And you alone are authority to judge them. But I go suffer from bad. The place I go mad. Don't make it get bad like over Baghdad. When politics fail and religion fail, I must die alone will. Protect your people, Jah. Don't let them get caught in the crossfire. Protect my people, Jah. Cause we know I'm in the land. On your search for the Most High, did you look inside? And on your journey for happiness, did you check your life? While you're looking for love, you should look inside. So sad you're living in darkness when you're the light. All your unmolested lies, they become your truth. You know you slept with her last night. Now you say it's not your youth. She likes to play the game. She thinks it's cute. So sad we're living in darkness. Tell truth. Who's responsible? Oh, who's responsible? Who's responsible? Ask yourself this question. Start up with the blame on. Hey, you stole me from my land. Look how you treat me cruel. Trying to take away my culture, doing the things I do. And you love to play the game, cause you make the rules. So sad living in darkness, you hide the truth. You say you're searching for a friend, are you a friend yourself? Am I alone on this battlefield, or will you help? And on your search for someone to save you, can you save yourself? So sad you're looking for something you already have. I'm going out and coming in.
It's a girl Shensia with a message to you from myself and the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Shen Yangs, everyone say wear a mask, let the numbers drop. I don't want COVID, lay you down flat. Nose and mouth, you fi cover up that. Oh, 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 oh. Sanitize or get hospitalized. Fight the virus, then fight for your life, yeah. Nobody talk about say you no response no more. Don't be reckless, cause you test say you're not happy. You can still get the virus from somebody. Don't be reckless, cause you test say you're not happy. You can still get the virus. So keep the numbers down. Protect yourself and the people around. COVID in town, 6 feet apart and 6 feet in the ground. Yeah. Keep the numbers down. Protect yourself and the people around. COVID in town, 6 feet apart and 6 feet in the ground. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive.
He's always there for me. Yeah, yeah. So no matter what the circumstances, baby, no, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there for me. So I met this old man. He was so poor, didn't hold no bed, so we slept on the floor. He's always smiling, never heard him complain. He said I've proven God again and again. So no matter what the circumstances may be, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there for me. No matter what the circumstances may be, yeah, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the good times or through the bad, through the happy times or through the sad, God is always there for me. The landlord wears the rent, school fee due, partner drop bombs, and the youth them needs you. Friends all ask me what I'm gonna do. I smile and tell them that God will see me through. No matter what the circumstances may be, yeah, God is always there for me, yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there for me. So no matter what the circumstances may be, God is always there for me, yeah. Through the good times or through the bad. When you're weary and feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will drive them home. Oh, well, yeah, I'm home.
The island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash, no paper, no dash, no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, don't forget the bits. Cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your
Keep
eat.
the island clean, so clean. From the beach to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.
Not a broken vessel that God can't make. The thief was down to his last breath, hanging there and can't wait. When he turned to the master and said, Lord of mercy on me, he was just a broken vessel that Jesus washed away his sins. Cause there's nothing a broken vessel that God can make.
Never leave by Jaja. I keep me far from vampires. And never going out and coming in. Keep me by your right hand. And keep me far from Satan. I let her walk with me, talk with me. Show me the thoughts and them heart for me. When them on my journey, them can't see me. Them a preface to me, can't write up. Let me be a shield to me, reveal to me. The bad God, what them a deal and give me. You never hesitate for us to seal for me. I lay, and I'm going out and when my forward in. Never leave my Jaja. Keep me far from vampires. And never going out and coming in. Keep me far from demons. Keep me far from Satan. More time I can't leave. Feed for greed. Flesh them a tear and them coming at me. The Bible tell me about a gnashing of teeth. Me think a joke, but not the joke's on me. Stay with me. I clear the stage for me. I'm smiling, I'm a face, and I think I great for me. So when me touch the road, I rave with me. So in my going out and coming in, oh, never leave my job and keep us far from cultures. And never going out and coming in. Keep my fire right on and keep us far from shit. Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sigh.
Yes, welcome back to Rebel Radio. And at this time, on Wednesdays, we are a bit late for our program, Food Security. We have to avoid food insecurity. That is what is threatening the world right now. And we have online the president of the JAS, Mr. Leonard Fulton, and also Mr. Larry Robertson, agriculturist. Gentlemen, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Larry, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Larry, I want to start with you. You might just tell us, what are you doing in agriculture right now?
Well, first of all, Desmond, thank you for being on the program, right?
Yes.
At the moment, I'm the president of the Jamaica Agriculture Society for the Parish of Portland.
Yes.
And so your topic is very, very central to us here at Portland. Food security.
Yes.
And we are working very close with RADA and the agencies and also with KISS to ensure that we can develop a program in this regard to look and protect our food supply and ensure that we can secure our food. A part of our strategy is really working towards the value-added agro-processing. And by processing some of our food that go to waste, we can more secure more food supply for our population. I think that is the strategy we are looking at. And I know at the national level, our national president, which is on President Fulton, is looking at a wider picture also. He will speak on that because we are partnering with a lot of international agencies to help out to roll out this program, so that when the government chop you off your books, we will have the necessary support to continue with the planning and organization of this body that is 127 years old at the moment. So thank you again, and I will be able for any questions from you. Right?
Yes. President Fulton?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Last week, you raised an issue about some rich men who had developed, as a matter of fact, they are trying, well, not trying, they have initiated a program to produce chicken using a different method.
Yes, they call it upside chicken.
Yes.
And it's a laboratory grown chicken. Really, they're using genetic engineering to take cells from a live chicken, a part of a live chicken, and grow it out in a lab as chicken meat.
Mm-hmm.
And they are after the same objective as us. Our objective is food security, but through natural and proven ways. They are after food security through genetic engineering.
Yes.
and laboratory process seeds.
Yes.
So you need some ethical standard here
Yes.
and legal standard as to how we go about feeding our people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now, if I may take you locally, now what? There's some noise in your background, here, President.
No, man, I don't have any noise here.
Yeah. I wonder where that is coming from. Mr. Roberts, is that noise coming from your end?
Yes, it's coming from my end. As I say, I'm on the street, just coming out and meeting with some farmers, and they're town crying, selling all different type of products within the town. So I think you have to bear with me. They are going on with that address.
Yeah, Mr. Fulton. So in terms of locally, what are you seeing for the Christmas?
Well, the food prices are going to be high. I've no fault about it because of nagging weather pattern. So we have never seen vegetable prices at this level for a long time.
Mm.
All these prices are significantly up. And there are some other reasons that could be good reasons. The high price can't be, but the figures that are coming out of the tourism industry, as echoed by Minister Bartlett, he's saying that tourist arrival has now passed the pre-pandemic level.
Yes.
It means that you have more tourists here than probably ever before.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to be fed. So that could be driving the demand from the hotel and restaurant end.
Yes.
From our own admission here and through Ministry of Health and so forth, we are advertising for healthier eating.
Mm-hmm.
So if our own people are eating healthier, then the demand for vegetable will be higher.
Yes.
With these two effects, plus the artificial demand that is brought on by the festive season, Christmas, then it will push the prices up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And the third reason is that the Bank of Jamaica have moved their interest rate from a 0.5 position basis point to now 7% basis point, which tells you that there's too much liquidity in the market, and they are trying to protect the US dollar, the exchange rate. So if this liquidity is so great in people's hands, then you have an inflationary situation when you have too much dollar chasing too few goods. That's again will mean that you will have high prices. So I don't think we are in any good state to get anything cheap this Christmas.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of noise in Mr. Robertson's background.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there any way you can move away from that noise?
Hello?
No, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Yes. So what is going on in Portland as far as production of food is concerned?
Well, in terms of the JS working with RADA, what we are doing, we are encouraging the farmers to go at the highest level of production at this point in time. You know, coming on to the Christmas. As a matter of fact, tomorrow after about 2:30, we'll be having a meeting with all the agencies and Superintendent Darby, because we want the police to ramp up their activity during the Christmas season, because, you know, this is the time when some people have current work.
Yes.
And this is also the time that you know, a lot of people are talking vulnerable. They don't plan no band, but they want to raise the band.
Yes.
So we are encouraging our farmers to really go out there and produce our Christmas seeds because there's a market there, as the president was alluding to, for vegetables and others.
Larry, is there any possibility for you to move away from that noise though? It is disturbing. The noise in the background is disturbing the broadcast.
Okay, let me try to move again.
Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but the feedback from the noise is disturbing the broadcast.
It's this pre-Christmas arrangement that is taking place in the town. Let me try to move again. You can hear me now?
I'm hearing you, but the noise is disturbing us.
All right, well, this man, you know, when you
if you can move away from there.
Yes, I'm moving.
Yeah.
All right, what is that now?
It's a little bit better. No, it is still disturbing, man. You have to move from there. Mr. Fulton, in the meantime, while Larry is moving away from the noise, Mr. Fulton. Yes. So you are saying that at this time one of the you are seeing vegetables at prices which are very, very high.
And other food stuff too. Yeah. Normally this time, but yams and ground provision are a little bit up, but they are more tolerable.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes, yes.
Yes, I can hear you better.
Yeah, yes, I can hear you better.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. But Larry, from where you sit, what must be done now in order to ensure that we have adequate amount of food to feed ourselves in Jamaica? What are some of the things that ought to be done now?
I think that we have to really encourage a lot of regulation and importation of food, different type of food. We have to really look at that. And I know that my president actually is looking in that direction to show we can get the powers that be to increase local production, right? By minimizing the importation of certain food stuff. And our farmers can be mobilized and motivated to really ramp up production in that regard.
Yes.
But we need to work with them and try to minimize the bringing of certain things inside of the plant at this point. So I think that is our outlook on what can be done to really increase our food security and local production.
Yeah. What is holding up increased production in Portland?
When you look at the whole question of the figures coming from out of Brada or the JS, I think there are vegetables, we are doing that back with vegetables. Livestock also. We have some potato input recently from Brada that we were working in that area. We are trying to work with case on our international partners to put in a type of a variety of sweet potato that is very, very prominent both international and locally. So what we are doing now is working as best as possible to motivate the farmers to really produce as best as possible. They can get a good Christmas. Right?
On this program, one of the things that has been discussed on this program is the whole question of the lack of research. Now, you are located close to Case. How can we bring Case deeper into the production process? In other words, how can we involve Case to do more research, agricultural research?
At the moment, Case, this is one of our major partners. Building research stations on the compound, and they're going to look at all different type of research in relationship to how to advance agricultural production. We have an MOU with them, and we actually had a seminar there about 4 weeks ago, about a month ago, with General Discovery from Canada, who has signed off and helping the farmers at Portland and helping Case to do more research. It's very point you are raising Desmond in terms of how to help our farmers in the area. Production of milk, production of vegetable, and also the production of protein for our population. So I think that's a very salient point. And Case is really on board with us. We meet them from time to time. Tomorrow, for example, they will be with us to the meeting with the police regarding the period last time. So I think they have been investing a lot in that research station. And I think the president, or national president, could tell you what the status of progress at the moment. Because as you know, that is one of our best, more sophisticated agricultural research station that we have in Jamaica. So research is very much important in relationship to especially small farmers, right? And going into the whole space of organic farming, where they have to really use less chemical fertilizer. I think that question that you pose is very important and relevant to the local farmers and for future.
President Fulton? President, Mr. Fulton? Yes. On the whole question of research, what is being done from the JAS end to push research, to increase research in agriculture?
Well, we can only encourage and lobby for it because the JS was never set up or equipped to be a research entity. But we are very lacking in research in Jamaican agriculture. Our research facilities are pathetic when it comes to what is needed now to move agriculture into the other level. We do not have, Case, as we are all arguing here, shouldn't be a major research center. And it's well located in the east to do that. And then borders on the south need a lot to be desired. But you do need the value I see with Case and research, that as an academic institution, it could be the nexus between the various research facilities at other academic institutions, UWI, NCU, and so on. Yes. Because you really need that. You can't expect our farmers to be sifting through various pieces of research. We need to pick them out, put them together, and deliver it to them, and that delivery is called the extension service.
Yes.
So we do have a lot of work to do.
I don't remember if you were on one of the panelists when we discussed some of the areas that you are behind in. Like, for example, our milk industry, our local milk industry, is way behind now, way behind.
Yes.
Do you know what is being done to revive that?
Well, the Jamaica Dairy Board is doing some what I would call maintenance of the established dairy breed, which is the Jamaica Hope, and there are some private dairy interests in Jamaica which have imported dairy cattle called Girlandos. They are good milk breed, but dairy can't be grown in the sky, you know. So you need pasture development, and it's a very expensive venture. So you need reasonable capital interest rate to borrow money to do it. So we're still not managing that sector well, of which there is a tremendous market for us. We are only doing less than probably about 17% of the milk that we need, that we consume here.
Yes.
So all that 83% is being imported. So it's an industry that has growth potential. And the same thing too with the beef industry. Great potential. But they must come from a pasture development perspective. And land reform is our greatest hindrance in agriculture. Need not you go to SCG and these places and they tell you to go and lease your land for even 12,000 an acre, even 10,000. You can't lease land to do cattle and that. Just put in your head you take out 500 acres at $10,000 per acre. That's $5 million right there. Overhead recurrent costs. It's just not feasible.
Okay. So the agriculture ministry need some focus in that direction then.
It needs it, but land is not under the agriculture ministry. Land is all over the place. It is with SCJ holding, and that office is head up under the office of the Prime Minister. It is with National Land Agency, and I think that office is under the office of the Prime Minister too. So land is not under agriculture, and that's it shouldn't be a problem, but it is.
Yes.
Because there's really no focus in getting land in the hands of the farmer. Sufficing to say, vegetable farmers which can, manage with cash crop and small acreages.
Yes.
Desmond, just to really support that point that the president raised a while ago.
Yes.
If a farmer go to Kingston, they deal with anything that has to do with land. They have to go down by title office, down by Duke Street, and then end up on Honest Crescent, and then go by Hope, and then go to the Prime Minister's office. One whole day in the hospital in Kingston actually to do with land.
Yes.
Land could be on a central area. Right? If it's on the Prime Minister's office, yes, it's on the Prime Minister's office. If it's at Honest Avenue, it's at Honest Avenue. If it's at Duke Street, it's at Duke Street. So the land, the title office, the National Land Agency, all the different agencies that have to do land are at separate locations in Kingston. They're spread out. That appears to me like it's like creating positions for various personalities. I think it's great. I want to hammer that point home.
that we need to look at that. So that when the farmer has to deal with the land, walk up and down all those rockets, a various grace office, as it to do with land.
Yeah, that is an issue that next year that should be one of the items on the JAS agenda for next year. How to get land for farmers, because we can talk about farming, but we need land to farm.
Well, it is always on our agenda. Remember, the JAS is the #1 lobbyist for farmers to get land. You don't really have another entity which is doing that. So we spend a lot of time on it. But because of the legal issues and political issues, it is still a major hurdle. And land, is the biggest lever that government, not only this government, both government use to seize investment, whether through the UDC or through the other land agencies.
Yes.
So both government have found it convenient to use land as their major platform over the years.
Yeah, I understand that. The other issue, gentlemen, is the other crops that we seems to in other words, on this program we were told that the market, for example, the market for yams, the market for other grown provisions, it's growing, but at the same time we are not benefiting from that because we are not providing enough of these products. What is happening in that area?
Well, yam need technology. The way we grow yam in Jamaica is outdated and environmentally unfriendly. Every yam hill you dig and to plant, you have to cut a tree to get a stick. That can't continue, and it's only a matter of time before the environmental activists start to penalize Jamaica for a practice like that. As we can't be going around the globe talking about our environmental woes, and yet what should sequester carbon from the atmosphere is a live tree, and we are cutting them down to make yam stick. Separate and apart from that, Costa Rica and these countries have taken over the yam market in two ways. They are planting yam in continuous rows or ridges. So you get more yam per acre, but smaller yams, but you don't have to cut. The second hurdle we face, the same Costa Rica and some other countries have launched a lobby or an opposition against cut yams going into US and Europe, in that once you cut the yam here like us, you are importing, you are exporting pathogens to these countries. So we need to get our yam cultivation in line where we don't cut a yam. When a housewife goes to the market, they buy a yam that weighs 2.5, 3 pounds. With the head and everything is up to them what they want to do with the head. And when you export a whole yam. So that takes a new yam industry, which we have tried here, but it has not catch on because of the lack of investment, one, and the lack of a proper education program for yam farmers.
Well, but that is something that I think, Mr. President, that we can't turn our backs on that.
We can't, but it need the investment, Desmond, because if you can tell a farmer to change the method, it need a new industry, because it will need an industry to produce the yam plants.
Yes.
So every year, if you're going to plant 100,000 yam, you need to find a way either to make those 100,000 yam heads for yourself or to buy them, because the yam you're selling, you'll be selling the head.
Hold on a little, Mr. President. Larry, you are talking in the background. You know, it is disturbing the broadcast.
I have no sound here, you know.
No, not you. I'm talking to Larry. Larry.
Yes,
No, I was saying that we heard you talking in the background and it was disturbing us.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Mr. President. So it is if we are to, what you are saying, if Jamaica is to improve and to gain a bigger hold in the yam market globally, it has to change. We have to change how we are planting yams at the moment.
Add to it. You can still do your traditional yam for this market, but you need a new configuration.
Yes.
And we have the experts here there in Rwanda, you know.
Okay.
You have got good expertise in the same Rwanda. As good as any in the world. So you have got people in Rwanda who study yam, Marina Young, Juneville Hall, a lot of these people are really yam experts.
Yeah, hold a second, Mr. President. Larry. No, the noise again, man, in the background there. It is.
I'll never come up with the street then after
It is.
all right, mute it theoretical while I'm doing the
Yes.
all right?
Yes, move away from where you are.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. President, go ahead, as you were saying.
Yeah, man, it just need some investors. And one of the problems we face, Desmond, is that every time we talk about agriculture, we have to be talking about government. It can't run like that.
Yes. You
have to find investors. You don't hear about government building hotel and BPO.
No.
So people need to invest in agriculture and take it out of the other government.
Yes.
Government is the worst manager of everything.
Right.
So, but there is a good opportunity because this is really yam country.
Yes.
And there's a bright future in yam, you know?
Yeah, yes. What are some of the other products, agricultural products that, you know, we can start earn some money from?
I have said over and over that our emphasis must be on those products that we control planting material. One of them is yam, the other is cassava, you have banana planting, you have sweet potato, pumpkin, dasheen, cocoa. We control our own destiny with those crops.
Yes.
We don't have to be running to any seed store to be looking planting material. And the seed store tell you that you have logistic problem with war in Ukraine, or their supplier have a fire and can't supply the seeds. And when the seeds come, they are hybrid seeds, so they can't grow back. So every time you're going to plant, you have to go and buy the seeds. So we do have our own destiny. We can bring back into focus our red peas. We don't have any red peas here that we produce anymore. Probably less than 2-3%. And when I was a boy, 90%, 100% of our red peas come from here. One of the best varieties of red peas is one we call Portland Red. You have another one you call Round Red. You have another one you call Miss Kelly. They are great red peas. And I think we should go back in producing our own legumes because we can replant the seeds.
Yes.
So we have allowed a period in the 70s and 80s that was forced onto us by the IMF, where they bring a concept called the comparative advantage. And our policymakers bought into it that if you can't compete with the world in producing certain crop, you shouldn't produce it. And that is when we lost the red peas market, the onion market, and the Irish potato market. And that is when we lost the milk market. So those 4 products went down under that regime that was accepted here for absolutely no reason than our policymakers were as dumb as bat and accepted something to the detriment of our people.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we have to certainly do what we can.
Yes.
To change that.
Yes, it's coming back, but you need some programs. Let me tell you, there are some programs with government which are good programs too. Because the government do have a land tillage program.
Yes.
And from I was a boy, I grew up to see a land tillage program. It's a good program. They do have a seed program where they give farmers Irish potato seeds and vegetable seeds. And they also help them with fertilizer and agricultural input.
Yes.
But like for the yam now, you need a focus on it.
Yes.
Not just
hold on, Mr. President.
the program that go out of the production incentive.
Mr. President, hold on a second. Let's see if I get back. Larry, are you there? Larry? 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 Larry, are you there? We don't sing. Yes, continue, Mr. President. Yeah.
Yes, I sincerely hope that out of next budget, government will focus more on some of these. They have been doing some good things, but you need greater focus, you know.
Yes. Let us take a break. Let us take a break. We are talking to the president of the JAS, Mr. Lenward Fulton, on food security. We'll be back shortly.
Protect my people, Jah. A Babylon start this wildfire. Protect me, Jah. Protect me, nation, Jah. Downtown and on the ground, you know. Holy attention, trouble surround. Mark up prophesy, head I go roll. Wonder if prophecy I go unfold. Uptown, can't go downtown, you know. Our country people worried, you know. The means of survival blurred. Worried in a middle section, well I'm sorry. Father help me, some man have mercy. Father help me, preserve Jamaica beauty. But you protect my people, Jah. Don't let them get caught in the crossfire. Protect the nation, Jah. They protect my people, Jaja. Hey, look at the youth, them, watch them. Cause these have a system to trap them. The police and the dogs are your children. And you alone are authority to judge them. But I go suffer from bad. The place I go mad. Don't make it get bad like over Baghdad. When politics fail and religion fail, I must stand alone with hell. Protect your people, Jah. Don't let them get caught in the crossfire. Protect my people, Jah. Cause we know I'm in a lot. On your search for the most high, did you look inside? And on your journey for happiness, did you check your life? While you're looking for love, you should look inside. So sad you're living in darkness when you're the light. All your unmolested lies, they become your truth. You know you slept with her last night, now you say it's not your youth. She likes to play the game, she thinks it's cute. So sad we're living in darkness. Tell the truth. Who's responsible? Who's responsible? Who's responsible? Ask yourself this question. Start up with the blame on. Hey, you stole me from my land. Look how you treat me cruel. Trying to take away my culture, doing the things I do. And you love to play the game, till you make the rules. So sad you're living in darkness, you hide the truth. You say you're searching for a friend, are you a friend yourself? Am I alone on this battlefield, or will you help? And on your search for someone to save you, can you save yourself? So sad you're looking for something you already have. And I'm going out and coming in. Never leave by Jaja. Keep far from vampires. And I'm going out and coming in. Keep by your right hand. And keep far from Satan. I let walk with me, talk with me.
Yes, we are back on food security. We're talking to the JAS president, Mr. Fulton. Mr. Fulton, when we went for the break, we were talking about the fact that the JAS and other agencies will have to do some more to get the farmers to change their style, change the mode of production in order to increase for them to increase production and also put themselves in a position to take advantage of the global marketplace.
Yes, we have all been calling to say these small farmers we have, they are the best and they produce under all kind of adverse conditions. So you need not interfere with them. Leave them alone. Just service them. Build a new group of farmers. The commercial group that will go for export, will go for agro-processing, and which can use lands in other locations than they live. We have to take all these sociological issues into consideration. From time to time, we tend not to study our farmers. If you were born in District X and family land, and you are using those family land in District X, that handed down to you over the last 150, 200 years. Why interfere with that farmer? There are many, many young people coming out of schools and colleges that can move elsewhere if they get the land. But you wouldn't expect Tom Stroke or Mary Jane to move from their village where they are a member of their church where they know their little corner shop. They have the tailor and dressmaker there. They have every little setup there. They are used to the next market, whether it's Brownstown, St. Anne's Bay, or Linstead. So you don't move those people, you just service them and build another breed of farmers, entrepreneur that can move from parish to parish once you make the land available at good terms.
Yes, 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 yes.
And we have not been studying them. We are treating them as if they are nomadic persons. They are not nomadic. They are settled and they have certain station, certain values, certain things in life, certain real estate. So we need to look on the system, but I don't think enough psychology and so on is going into our planning.
Okay.
You know, and
Yeah.
these are some of the lacking things.
Yes, I can see. Yes. Well, as you said, the JAS. The JAS is the main farming body in the country. So we can't escape the point that the JAS will have to step up its activities in that area also.
Indeed. The only problem with us, the government money does not come through the JAS.
Yes.
They put all their money through the RADA. And I'm not criticizing that, because if that is their policy position, it is what it is. But you can't do the same thing every day and expect different results.
Okay. Yeah. So why not? I'm sure that discussions along these lines are taking place, but why not expand the discussion to get RADA to play a more active role in these areas?
We do work together, you know, but you see the resource that RADA is getting is woefully short as well. There isn't anything there to split. We're saying that the level of government investment, which is needed in a thing like food security, is not there. Government is putting in any 1 year, roughly $1 billion, $1.2 billion through the production incentive program.
Yes.
And they might go and put another $500 million or so into the farm road program.
Yes.
And then there's hardly anything left. And the most of what money, apart from that, they will spend another $4 or $5 billion in recurrent expenditure. And that is housekeeping money to keep institutions and the ministries and all of these things going. So when you see this big budget read, it means precious little to farmers. Because if you take out probably 170, probably less than 100 and little bit extension officer in the field, and you match that figure with the amount of people that work with the Ministry of Agriculture and its agency, then you can see that we are on the wrong wavelength.
Okay. So a lot of the money that is spent on agriculture, you said, is spent on administration.
It is spent on administration. And you know this country, agriculture and other ministries, have a way to say if they do not have a seminar, high-powered seminar every 2 weeks, they're not performing. There's no country in the world that load hotel with seminar like Jamaica, you know. Everywhere you look, there's seminar.
Yes.
There's one in Montego Bay now. The topic the topic of it is to attract billion US dollar investment, and out of that come a seminar where in attendance is from the Prime Minister right down to the butler, and the investment has not come here as yet. They are planning for it, and in planning for it, you probably had 300 people and taxpayers' money in the best resort in Montego Bay, eating the finest food, planning to get $1 billion in investment. And the investors have not yet come here yet. I was listening to it on a program, and what they are going to do is to amend some laws so that you can give them tax break that will be equitable. And those laws have not yet been amended, but you have the seminar. Some of our action here, Desmond. I'm only sorry that somebody from Hollywood don't come here. It would be the best-selling movie you can find. Just put it on script, and you will see. None of these monies are going in the productive areas. They're not.
But that is where we need to focus, Mr. President.
But the present configuration is not going there. You listen to the chairman of the Police Federation, he's saying the same thing. They're not getting the investment into the hands of the policemen and women to fight crime. It's being just spoken about. Agriculture is the same thing. We're hearing meeting every day, meeting till you get weary of them. But that level of the production incentive is not moving from the roughly $1 billion a year each year, when this should be at least 5-7 billion now.
Yes. Well, we have to just keep, it is very important for us to keep, we have to keep these ideas on the table, because if we don't, we run the risk of finding ourselves being unable to feed ourselves. Mr. President.
But that is the case right now.
Yes. Mr. President, I want to thank you very much for your contribution this evening. And
okay, sir, Desmond, we'll talk.
Yes, and we have to keep the focus, because we can't allow ourselves to be out of food.
No.
Thank you very much. Also, was the president of the Jamaica Agriculture Society, and we're talking about food security. Well,
nobody feels the pain inside. You're all alone and you have to face persecution and stress. And some of them come in no trust man. And I not take not from no one. No for the living and them many and true. Penny money them gone. Funny. Give me a smile at the skies and quick the harder than. But we never see them true intention. No for the living and them many them fight His Majesty. Want to damage me. Them are backbiter, trap setter, smiling in your face. I don't want them in my place, I want them in my face. Cause them are backbiter, trap setter, smiling in your face. I don't want them in my place. They only come with smiling faces when they want to reap off your farm. They never plant it and want to reap it. Them come and skin them teeth when they meet and greet the children in the street. Them will tear you to pieces. Them too deceiving. Them are backbiter, trap setter, smiling in your face. Me don't want them in my place, no want them in my space. Cause them are fuck fighter, drop setter, smiling in your face. Me don't want them in my space. Yeah, can't even trust your neighbor. No, in my days, yeah. And I better look out now. Yeah, can't even trust your neighbor. No, I tell you, man against father, friend against friend, and it's so sad. I'm calling on your name. No, I'm not ashamed. You think my faith is in vain. Jah, bless me. Calling on your name. Oh, I'm not ashamed. None of them think my faith is in vain. Bless me. Only for trouble we got through. Yes, you coming true. Yes, you coming true. And when me leave it up to you, my enemies are move. Yes, them off a move. And when me feel my going, they never make me lose. While enough of them I pray for the world and shine. I wonder you show them. So I'm calling on your name. Oh, I'm not ashamed. You think my faith is in vain. But bless me. I'm calling on your name. No, I'm not ashamed. You think my faith is in vain. Bless me. Glorious things are spoken, and my faith could never be broken. Only a fool said in his heart, there is no Jah. Glorious things are spoken, and my faith could never be broken. Only a fool said in his heart, there is no Jah. Hey, I will live a fighting alive, still I survive. Yes, I survive. And plenty people break me with a smile. As you turn around, all them criticize. What to do? Don't leave me side. Keep me in your secret place, most time. While enough of them afraid for the world and sign I wonder you show them. Calling on your name. No, I'm not ashamed. They think my faith is in vain. Bless me. The enemies come to eat my flesh. They're gonna stumble and fall. They'll never feel like it. And them come, and all them tens and thousands. They fall one by one, and I'm still standing strong. Guess why? Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things, so we no fear. Jaja run things, with nights keep us safe in a perilous time, boy. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things everywhere. He keep the fire night forever. Pay my bills, pay my rent, pay my fines. Pay attention, so don't waste my time. Pay the toll, use the road when we drive. Still me not be a bad mind, no mind. See them a plot and them a scheme and them a try. Them want me stop, them want to anchor and I. But them coulda never conquer I and I. And the enemies come to eat my flesh. They're gonna stumble and fall, to never feel like it. When they come, in all them tens and thousands, they seize one by one. They can't hurt Jaja's son. Oh, listen up. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things, so we no fear. Jaja run things, we nights keep by firm in our rough times. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things everywhere. He keep it dry and night.
He's smiling, and that's because of me. He's happy, I want the world to see. We're living ever happily. Yeah. I'm wondering honestly. How could you not see that we are in love? How could you be talking to talk that stuff? After all this time, now your feelings tough. But don't hate on us. Looks like you need a lot like us, and you would know how it feels. Looks like you need a lot like us, You need some happiness still, just like you need a lot like us. You need some happiness for real, just like you need a lot like us. You need some happiness still. You need a love, love like a one, yeah. Love, love like us. You need a love, love like a one, yeah. Don't hate on us. She's smiling, all because of I. Yeah. Yours truly keeps us smiling. Hey, you know you had your chance to love her. It's not my fault. They say love is a gamble when you lost. How can you not love all the way we live? Trying to break everything we built. Can't stop a love so chill. Don't hate on us, no. Just like you need a lot like us. And you ain't know how it feels. Just like you need a lot like us. You need some happiness still, just like you need a lot like us. Oh, you need some happiness for real, just like you need a lot like us. Don't hate on us. You need a love, love like a one, yeah. Love, love like us. You need a love, love like a one, yeah. My girlfriend take a hand to them, but I can't understand it. I know they really can't stand it. She give me love in the morning and in the evening. If you feel like you have me wrapped up around your little finger, you're wrong. And everybody feel as if you lick me chip and I'm programmed to you. Think you alone can love me and I'll be broken if you walk out. But anytime you decide to pack up your things and leave, don't come back. One, go, don't come back. I won't cry, I'll be fine. Don't come back. Oh, don't come back. No matter make you do a rich when the good Lord split you. Don't come back. This is our friend. Life is real. This love is gone toxic and a poison. No need to play any games anymore. You're kind of loving and not loving to me. Drifting now, we're drifting. Remember when we were one? This ship is sinking. If we don't bail out, we're gonna drown. My cup is overflowing. I've had enough now. So anytime you decide to pack up your things and leave, don't come back. One, go, don't come back. I won't cry, I'll be fine. Don't come. Anytime you're ready, when you're ready. No, don't come back. And do not make you do a ritual with a good love split you. Ever since we met, baby, no need for running around. Looks like you cool me down. You cool me down, girl. Oh, yeah, just like you cool me down. Oh, baby, yeah. Now, ever since we met, baby, no need for running around. Looks like you cool me down. You cool me down, girl. And time is wasting whenever you're not around. Look like you cool me down, girl. I don't need another lover. I don't even have to bother. I found it in you. Now I feel brand new. You understand the little things that make loving works. You give me all I need and more, and I love you, girl. Oh, since we've been hanging, no more flirting around. Oh, girl, you cool me down. You cool me down, yeah. And she gives me something that keeps me staying around. This girl cools me down. You cool me down, baby. And what you're giving to me,
Me have to tell my friend from Chimney. She have the size and the figure well suited for me. And yes, she bright and she write love letters for me. Oh, 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 me and my woman make a perfect team. Like a perfect watch with the perfect jeans. I tell her, and if you bitch me, it won't even have meaning. Oh, this is real, I'm not dreaming. Cause when I'm around you, feel I still feet on the ground. Woman, you cool down. I cool down. Baby, baby, baby. So happy that I found you. You cool down. Cool down. Constantly fighting. Arguments daily. She said the fire's missing. Who owes it? Who owes it? It's a lifestyle not healthy. Can't take the quarreling with my lady. She said the fire's missing. And I'm getting the same feeling. Cause even when we touch, it's not the same. Cold kisses, cold kisses. And when we talk, it's not the same. Something's wrong, something's missing. Feel it inside that I'm slowly losing you. Oh, just keep the fire burning. Do not hold it, do not hold it. Cause even when we touch, it's not the same. Cold kisses, cold kisses. And when we talk, it's not the same. Something wrong, something's missing. Feel it inside that I'm slowly losing you. Oh, just keep the fire burning. Do not hold it, do not hold it now. Can't believe that your love is fading. Can't believe you're pushing me away. I don't move, I don't eat from morning. No, I've been asleep in the days. Friends laugh, put them mocking and jeering. Them say that I got mad man. Can't believe that your love is fading, fading, fading. Even the phone calls stop coming. Used to be the first voice here in the morning. It's like the fire's missing. Who owes it? Tell me who owes it. Oh, slowly losing interest. Feel a burning pain in my chest. Yeah, it's like the fire's missing. Cause I'm getting a strange feeling. And even when we touch, it's not the same. Oh, yes, when we talk, it's not the same. Something wrong, something. I give thanks for the day. There's no need to complain. I choose nature's way. Now go make material get me jumpy. War for seas, trample the beast and the people I in the pit. I won't accept defeat unless it's said nature sweet. And there's fruits and the trees to be eaten all the while you breathe. So let's give thanks and praises. It's all about being here. That is it, no man no one. Jump out to treat your life like a precious gift. Oh, it's all about being here. Isn't it? No man no one. Jump out, no, no, no. Ooh, as we forward throughout the years, let us chase away all fears. Make the blessing flow cut and clear. If you need a new year, a solution, help the hungry and remember the poor. Shelter all who need it. What you waiting for? We need more love in action. In its fullness and not a fraction. Try reading some of Marcus Garvey teaching. And I still see I speaking. Just food for thought that we're reaching. Queen and king, oh, it's all about being here. Isn't it? No man no one. Jump out, oh, treat your life like a precious gift. Oh, it's all about being here. That is it, no man no one. Jump out, I treat my life like a precious gift. Oh, 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 na na na. Oh, oh.
Come, let me love you for life. Oh, baby, let me love you forevermore. Yeah,
DJ Easy Rock the show.
Yeah.
But I'll be your husband.
I'll be the wife. Oh, baby, let me
me love you forevermore. Yeah, I wanna love you forevermore.
Yeah. Your love is magic, got to have it, got to grab it. And the fact is like a magnet, I'm attracted to.
It's my decision and your loving is my mission, girl. I follow in position, yeah, I'm sticking like glue.
So let them say what they wanna say, try what they wanna try.
What I create could never be described by bad mind.
We'll never stop it,
and you know we'll never drop it.
And no one could ever top it. So
baby, come, let me love you for life. Oh baby, let me love you forevermore.
Yeah, I wanna
love you forevermore. I'll be your husband,
I'll be the wife.
I know.
Oh baby, let me
love you forevermore.
Yeah, I wanna love you
forevermore.
Yeah.
Sometimes we disagree, I'm mad at you and you vex with me, but still we always find a way to work things out.
Sometimes I get on your nerves, sometimes you act absurd, but understanding is what love's about.
When you and me together, we can face anything.
No opposition could embrace what we built, just like the energizer bunny ever going, never slowing. So
baby, let me love you for life.
Why don't you come
and baby, let me love you forevermore.
Yeah, I wanna
love you forevermore.
Yeah.
Well, let me are your husband,
and me are your wife.
Oh, baby, let me love you forevermore.
Yeah, I wanna love you
forevermore.
Yeah, now everybody say yeah. Say yeah. Now everybody say yeah. Say yeah.
You love someone, say yeah. Say yeah. You can never say yeah. And you come and let me love you for life. Oh baby, let me love you forevermore.
I wanna
love you forevermore. I'll be your husband.
I'll be the wife. Oh baby, let me
love you forevermore. Love you forevermore. Yeah. No, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Natural beauty, you know.
DJ Easy run the show.
Yeah. No, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try. Yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. When I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry. No, I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen your eyes. Oh, a queen, so sweet. I can see it in her eyes, the way she smiles. Hey, yes I know the king and queen crown same time, so I never leave your side. Just stick with me through the trial times. Oh, and she says she no mind. Alright, I know good man is hard to find. and she can't about that China line. That's why she has no ties at this time. Yeah, I know many men are trying, but she needs to be more than wine and dine because she's royal, yeah, so royal, and I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so divine. The way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen, so supreme. Ooh, ooh, but natural beauty, no need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen, so supreme. We're more than friends. We're supposed to be an item. I noticed that you got new friends, and now you're following new trends. Always on the defense, and now you're busy every weekend. You can't fool me, woman, and ain't nobody telling me things. Tell me why, babe. Tell me why, babe. Tell me why, and don't you lie. Why do I feel like I'm losing you? Why? Tell me why, babe. Why? Tell me why, babe. Tell me why, and don't you lie. Why do I feel like I'm losing you? Girl, me know you like a book, and baby, me a study. And the way you move and this attitude, me know something funny. Look like you got a new friend. Yeah, man, you get a new body. So don't lie to me, don't lie to me. I no call me no honey. Just tell me why, baby. Tell me why, baby. Tell me why, and don't deny. Why do I feel like I'm losing you? Tell me why, baby. Why? Tell me why, baby. Tell me why. And don't you lie. Why do I feel like this trip Babylon? Yeah. Has got the people's eyes blindfolded, lost in a nursery rhymes, culture and fiction. Still there's a real world, check it. And it's full of so many things that are not right. It's no fairy tale, it's a harsh reality. It looks like the three blind mice. Them are the big guys who put the price on the rice. When the dish ran away with the spoon, many were left hungry, desperate for food. You've got to check those parables. You've got to suss it. Cause Babylon too tricky and them moving will slippery. Check those parables. You've got to suss it. Read between the lines and wise. Now Jack and Jill went up the hill. Rap with people against them will. Them think them wise and think them skill. No get no water. Humpty Dumpty had to fall. Him stand the ground and climb the wall. And highly name him had to call to get the plaster, yo. The parables, you got to suss it. Cause Babylon too tricky and them moving will slippery. Check those parables, you got to suss it. Read between the lines and wise. Now look about people, must asleep or you feel lose sheep in times like these when basic necessities are headache and stress to eat. Massive buildings burning down September 11, 911. Check the clothes, everyone, and then you'll see by who it was done. Those parables, you got to suss it. Cause Babylon too tricky and them moving will slippery. Check those parables, you got to suss it. Read between the lines and wise. Mystery Babylon, yeah. Now they're the master of brain manipulation, and they'll distract your head to change your medication. Still there's a real world, and it's full of many, many things that are not right. It's no fairy tale, it's a harsh reality. It looks like the three blind mice. Them are the big guys who put the price on the rice. When the dish ran away with the spoon, many were left hungry, desperate for food. You've got to check those parables. You've got to suss it. Babylon too tricky and them moving will slippery. Check those parables. You've got to suss it. Read between the lines and wise. Come make we live up and prove them wrong. I know every youth I got on gunman, so give up. Get a youth be strong. The whole of we are star, we are born champion. Live up and prove them wrong. Every ghetto girl gets her education. Don't give up. Get a youth be strong. We got to make the change and lay the foundation. At a young tender age, Babylon lock we in a cage. Want on you in a mental slave. Who no mad, them who down in a grave. But them can't get you out in a distant time. We no hype, but you proud, not commit no crime. And I know we gonna live it up right. Come make we live up and prove them wrong. And now every youth I got gun man, don't give up. Get a youth be strong. The whole of we are star, we are born champion. Live up and prove them wrong. Easy get a girl, get your education. Don't give up. You'd be strong. We've got to make the change and lay the foundation. Like we're for fooling, them ridiculing. We are the stone that the builder refuse. Some talk a lot but never walk in our shoes. Them think it's easy if you live how we do. Now get me out in a distant time. We no hype but we proud, not commit no crime. And I know we gonna live it up right. Come make we live up and prove them wrong. And now every youth I got gun man, don't give up. Get a youth be strong. The whole of we are star, we are born champion. Live up and prove them wrong. Every ghetto girl gets her education. Don't give up. You'd be strong. We've got to make the change and lay the foundation. We believe that we'll achieve endless possibilities. Car clouds, raging seas, still the sun will shine for me. Can't get we out in a desert time. We no hype but you proud, not commit no crime. No, we gonna live it alright. Come make we live up and prove them wrong. Easy get a youth, no bother turn a gun man. Live up, get a youth be strong. The whole of we are star, we are born champion. Live up and prove them wrong. Every ghetto girl gets her education. Don't give up. You'd be strong. We got to make the change and lay the foundation. Oh, yeah. I got my first written goal. Yeah. I got my first written goal. Yeah. I'm William Tyrus, I'm Mr. Jella. Living the life as a gun. Man, I'm like fear in your heart. All sort of people are walking me and no break up me heart. When me say blow, see that everything they off in a second. Look how much trouble I cause. I'm black and me chrome. And you can find me on your block or inside your home. My name is Black Mapar with a crew when name shots. And when we start clap, every pass we get flat. You hear that? How would them make fun for? Me not see no good way it at the road, yeah. I'm in the Tyrus, I'm if you tell you so. Cause what's a done with a book and then pick on the road. Where them make fun for? Some pick me up now and then. Some call me them best friend. Them walk with me and talk to me that them and them gonna par. It blow, see that? Somebody left a bar in a second. Look how much sorrow I caused. I'm used and abused. Them never left me out when them a go and them move. Tonight them said them hungry, them a go eat someone food. I make it them the strength for them a go on so good. How will them make done for? Me not see no good way it a do round, yeah. I'm in the Tyrus, I'm if you tell you so. But what's a done with a buck and don't pick out. What them make done for? I give you nothing but this. Hey, check your ballistic and stop this. Six murder people and we don't leave no witness. You better make sure you know them on the business. Give us the teaching of Marcus Garvey. Kebra negas me.
I know
Glory of kings. If I and I Selassie and keep the guy with the blue eyes. For yourself, cause people without a vision perish like suicide. You tell me it's not about color, still you refuse to take the picture off the wall. Oh, yeah, yeah. All you do is trick the brothers, keep them confused. They don't know who to call on in this hypothetical war. And you tell me of a paradise in the sky, but that's a lie. And you tell me I was born in sin and shaped in iniquity when love created I. Look how many prophets tried to open our eyes. You can't fool me. No, no. Look how they're treating us. This new millennium slavery. I see them hiding the chains and still beating us daily. And now we mentally poisoned to fight with black skin. And a bleaching at the ending, far out and far in. Sin, you tell me it's not about color, still you refuse to take the images out your books. I know that's not how we look, Kush. Don't take offense when we show black power. It carries us through. We've been abused. Put yourself in my shoes. Cannot take me of a paradise in the sky. That's a lie. Don't tell me I was born in sin and shaped in iniquity when love created I. Look how many prophets tried to open our eyes. You can't fool me. Cut them away, cut them away, cut them away. Oh, oh. Do, 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 do. Hey. Look how they're treating us. This new millennium slavery. I see them hiding the chains and still beating us daily. And now we mentally poisoned to fight with black skin. And a bleaching at the new thing, far out and far in. Listen, many did try but could not steal my honey. Many did try. Many did try but couldn't prove it. The thing we got going. And it will last as long as our hearts are beating. She just loves this broken little thing we got going. And it will last as long as our hearts are beating. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Yeah. Many did try but could not steal my honey. Many did try. Many did try but couldn't get her love. Some fool did try to trick her with this money. Turn around and wonder what she is made of. No, she just loves this groovy little thing we got going. And it will last as long as our hearts are beating. Been together for a while now, growing stronger every day now.
DJ Easy run
Feel
the
so
show.
good and there's no doubt I will stay with you. As each morning brings a sunrise and the flowers bloom in springtime, on my love and you can rely. I will stay with you. Oh, I will stay with you through your ups and your downs. I will stay with you when no one else is around. And when the dark clouds stay by your side, and I know we'll be alright. I will stay with you. Though relationships get old and have the tendency to grow cold, we've got something like a miracle. I will stay with you. Oh, I will stay with you through your ups and your downs. I will stay with you when no one else is around. And when the dark clouds arrive, I will stay by your side. And I know we'll be alright. I will stay with you. Ooh, there'll be heartaches and pain. Yeah. Through it all, we'll remain. In this life, we all know friends they come, friends they go. But through the years, I know I will stay. And in the end, we'll find love so beautiful and divine. We'll be lovers for a lifetime. Yeah, I will stay with you. Yeah, resist, no escape. The feelings start creeping up, coming your way. Yeah, do a thing no matter what they say. You find yourself walking around daydreaming. Roses being red and violets blue. She loves me, yes, she loves me not. That's what you do. You can't get a grip, I know you're acting foolish. Look in the mirror and say, what's this? Looks like something I got on. Love's contagious, something I got on. But it's the sweetest sickness. Feeling inside bubbling over. You get the feeling inside bubbling over. Look like something I got on. Love's contagious. I don't need to be cured. Woman, you fill my prescription. Feel like a new man. You like my vitamin, you keep me coming. Oh, baby, you're my medicine. When I need you so, never letting you go. And when your love attacked me, I couldn't do a thing about it. No, me no want to see no pharmacist. No, me just want you to come and treat me. Me no want no doctor come drugs me. No, all I want you do is I endorse me. Fill me up with all of your good stuff, girl. Fill me up, woman, I'm your patient. And I know it's real, the way I feel. No defense, you might get hooked. Start wonder if them tie you or if it's love push. Symptoms start show, I know you've got to look. It's like she need a medication or she need that drug. Scientists are certifying an antidote. Can do what in an experimental road. So don't feel guilty like it's a sin. I just the vibes and a regular thing. I look for something my girl. Love's contagious. Something my girl. Now it's the sweetest sickness. Feeling inside, bubbling over. And all I want is for my lover to come over. It's like something on the road as you look through the door. Nothing left to see. If it hurts and you can't take no more, lay it all on me. No, you don't have to keep it on the lock and key, 'cause I would never let you down. And if you can't escape your uncertainties, baby, let me show you how. Let my love in, lay your heart on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. Lay it all on me. Lay it all on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. When you're out there all alone, just remember me. 'Cause I won't let you go it alone. Lay it all on me. You don't have to keep it under lock and key, 'cause I would never let you down. And if you can't escape your uncertainties, baby, let me show you how. Let my loving, lay your heart on me. If you're hurting, lay it all on me. Lay it all on me. Lay it all on me, yeah. And if you're hurting, lay it all on me. So if you're hurting, babe, let your heart be free. You got a friend in me. I'll be your shoulder anytime you need. Baby, I believe. So if you're hurting, just let your heart be free. Lay it all on me. I'll be your shoulder anytime you need. Lay it all on me. 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 Let my love in.
broken vessel God can't make. Yeah. When the whole world turns its back on you, Jesus will be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces, time and time again. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel that God can't make. Lord Almighty, Jesus sees the potter, and we are just the clay. And even when the vessel is broken, He won't throw the clay away. Bring Him all of your borders, your troubles and your sins. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel Almighty God can make. Yeah. There's not a broken vessel that God can make. Yeah. When the whole world turns its back on you, Jesus will always be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces, time and time again. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel that God can't make. Yeah. There's not a broken vessel that God can make. Yeah. When the whole world turns its back on you, Jesus will always be your friend. He will pick up all the pieces, time and time again. 'Cause there's not a broken vessel God can't mend.
Ever wanted to share what you know about a crime, but were too afraid? At Crime Stop, we make it easy for you to report on crimes safely and 100% anonymously. All it takes is 4 simple steps. First, contact the tip line at 311 or visit www.crimestop.org or www.311tips.com. Then share what you know anonymously with one of our trained counselors. Any information related to criminal activity is accepted. We don't want to know your identity. We don't record calls or use star 69, and there is no way of tracing tips over the phone or online. You'll also be given a file number for your tip. Next, track the progress of your tip by calling our tip line at 311 and quoting your file number. Finally, if your tip leads to success, you will be eligible for a cash reward. Rewards will be paid out upon request through a trusted disbursement agency with verification process to ensure that your identity remains hidden. Share what you know anonymously. Contact Crime Stop.
Can't even walk without you holding my hand. I thought number one would surely be me. I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought of myself as a mighty big man, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Thank you, Jesus. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. Mountains too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. That I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Help me, Jesus. Ah, yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, I thank God I made Jesus my one and all. From now on this day, I'm surely gonna call. And if I don't trust Him, I'd be less than a man. 'Cause I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Oh Lord, can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain's too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. Thank you, Jesus, for all you have done for me right now. You've been so good to me. I thought number one would surely be me. I thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought of myself as a mighty big man, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Like me, Father, can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain is too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord have mercy, can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain's too high and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand.
So right now, I just got me a deal with that. So what I want, my friend George Looks?
Why, Richard Steven, with us there, I give the almighty praises.
And the best thing that, cause when I remember just where I am coming from,
to where I'm standing down,
fell to my knees in praise of your name.
thanking you, Lord, every step.